Hello everyone and welcome to Bevins Bricks, and in today's video we're here to talk about the benefits of MILS plates. And I don't mean just the standard MILS plates where you're building buildings to put on them. I'm also talking about the various styles of MILS road plates. I see a lot of people making a lot of different videos about MILS, and a lot of them are missing a lot of key points to the reasoning behind using them. Yes, structural integrity is the key, because you're not going to build any other building on a base plate like this and be able to pick it up and walk around. But there's a reason that you want to have a very strong base like this. And that reason is usually because you're part of a lug, or you're going to be taking your builds out for display, as that is where MILS got its start, was from lugs. I specifically learned a ton from the pin lug. That is where I learned about MILS plates, and also from Charm City Bricks. And I took his ideas and Pin Lug's ideas and made a more affordable version of them. I started doing it because I intended on joining a lug and taking my builds to display at shows. And here's where we're going to talk about some more of the added benefits of MILS. Because the biggest thing that sold me on the MILS plates was quite simply that you have all these channels that are running through the base of your MILS plates, which allows for you to run wire. Because most people that I see that do light up their city with LED lights, they look hideous. They generally hide all the wires on the back side of the building, and it's just an absolute eyesore. And since we're on the topic of illumination, I want to show you the benefits of using the new road plate pieces that LEGO sells in a MILS as well. I have personally designed a bunch of different ways that you can use that new LEGO road plate in a MILS plate. And I tell you what, it's a very impressive plate to use. But here's another benefit that a lot of people don't even know. And this does reference lighting once again. All these new road plates, take a real close look, have holes in them. And the awesome thing about having those holes in them is, guess what? If you're using this as your road and this is the divider, you can run the wires out those little holes. I made a video on how you can use the 1.25 millimeter wire plugs and fit them through small holes just like what's in this plate. And you can check that video out here. But it's even easier to run your wire if you're using the 0.8 millimeter plugs, because then you don't have to do what I did in that particular video. Now let's talk about another feature that a lot of people miss, and that is quite simply the ability to add a lot of detail and depth to your builds. Because if you're building on a standard base plate, you cannot add a small pond that looks good without building everything up around it. With a MILS plate, everything's already built up. You want to add a water feature, you just take out a few plates and you drop the depth down, and now you have a water feature built right into your plate. And it looks more natural because it's actually lower than the ground around it. But not only that, I do brick-built roads. And the reason I do brick-built roads is so I can add details like having a railroad crossing sign built into my roadway. And there's a lot of other techniques that you can build into the roadway as well. For example, school crossing sign, a slow zone, a left turn, right turn only lane. The ability to add detail using MILS plates, especially brick-built MILS road plates, is just absolutely unlimited. On the plate I'm showing you here, I even have some rebar showing in the actual road, and then I have a small ditch line next to the road with a guardrail built between them. If that's not adding a touch of detail, I don't know what is. And if you want to learn more about MILS plates, don't forget to check out my playlist here, because I have how-to instructions and everything about a lot of different versions of MILS plates.